Happy Monday. It's a wild one today, y'all. We having a little thunderstorm. The day started off pretty nice. I should have showed y'all. Came out early this morning. My connection a little slow because of the wind and everything. Let me just show y'all what it's looking like. That wind blowing hard. That rain coming down hard. Getting a nice little water on the grass. I'm just sitting down chilling, trying to keep the lights and electricity and all that stuff down. Y'all be safe out here in Michigan, man. It's going down. I'm in Kalamazoo County. It's coming down bad. I done went out earlier today, right? It's thundering too. Okay, yeah. So I go out earlier today. I'm at the stove. I go to one store first, then I go to a different store afterwards. So the second store I'm at, I'm going to get some blunts. And yeah, I think that was all I wanted to go get. So the lady in there, I got some change. I got like $1.10 in my hand. And I'm like, let me the thing that I want $1.20, right? So I'm like, let me give you this $1.10, then get the other 10 out of my pocket. She like, put it on the counter. I'm like, what? Why you can't just take it in your hand? Why get the rest? So I'm like, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna take my money and go spend it somewhere else. She was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm about to take my money and go spend it somewhere else. Cause I don't like how you acting up in here. I don't like your energy. I'm like, why you acting like that anyway? I ain't even say that, but I was thinking, I'm like, since you acting like that, you acting funny, you think everything funny, I'm gonna take my money and I'm gonna go spend it somewhere else. She started looking serious now. She like, oh shit, why you taking your money with you? I'm like, cuz you already knowing, like, I pulled one of the shot moves, right? I'm like, this costs 120. You probably paid 75 cents for it. Even if I give you $1, you still making profit. Yo, what up? What up? So I'm like, why you tripping over the extra change? Why you robbing the community like that? That's what I'm feeling like. But I ain't saying, I'm just like, hey, I'm finna take my money, go spend it somewhere else because you acting funny. I'm like, I'm the reason your store is open. People like me because we shopping with you. Yo, what up? I don't mind. Yo, what up? 334. So yeah, I go to this other store, right? I'm like, go get the same thing that I already wanted. And I'm like, this how much I got. She like, oh, that's cool. I'll take that. I'm like, yeah, that's where what I like. Even exchange, I like spending my money where I feel good and where I feel like I got something that was worth what I spent. It just stopped raining. Let me show y'all. It just got done pouring down real bad. It's still raining though. Still thundering. We got a little thunderstorm going on. I'm just chilling, trying to stay dry. But yeah, that's the experience I had earlier today when I went out, right? I'm like, damn, I'm just trying to buy some blunts. Everything already getting high, everything expensive, right? It's everywhere in the world. I'm pretty sure all y'all prices going up as far as y'all day-to-day necessities and products and services that y'all enjoy, right? So I'm like, either way it go, you finna get paid. You finna get some money from me. Why you can't just take what I got? It's a little bucket full of change that people leave for tips or whatever. You could add that to it, which we could have did. But I'm like, it's just a simple fact that you acting funny and trying to extort me, basically. Yo, what up? What up? Shimoa, a daughter. That's a nice name. I like that. Peace and blessings. Happy Monday. Where y'all from, by the way? Where y'all tuning in from? Also, if y'all looking for live mentorship, check out my website, Free Blueprint, live mentorship, how to start your own online business, master resale right products. If you're looking to learn digital marketing, just join my email list. Links in the bio. It's Team Angie LLC.com. Live mentorship. We meet twice a week for mindset and for tech skills. So you don't have to be tech savvy to learn how to become a content creator, etc. But yeah, again, that website and that link is teamangiellc.com. Grab your free blueprint. Join my email list to see how you can get your step-by-step blueprint on how to start your own online business, content creator, monetize on social media, all of that type of stuff. And also, um, next month I'll be starting my giveaway. Team Angie do a giveaway. This will be our third year. And what we do is we do cash giveaways just as a token of appreciation for the supporters that's been rocking with us this long and supporting the growth of Team Angie. It's a way that I like to give back. This will be my third year doing so. I'll be telling you more about that next month. It goes live July 3rd. So it's like a July 4th giveaway, like a little birthday present. You know what I'm saying? This will be my third year doing this. So tell you more about that and to hear more about that, just join my email list as I drop more information on what we got going on and what we got coming up. Also, also, I got a blog that's talks with Team Angie Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you want to check that out, if you want to know more about how to manage stress and anxiety, that's a free blog. All you do is join my email list at teamangiellc.com, and I send out that weekly. All you have to do is you'll check out two emails. First, you'll get the blueprint on how to start your own online business, and then you will get the newsletter and the blog along with that. So you'll be looking out for those two emails. It's free to join. All you have to do is unsubscribe whenever you tired of receiving emails and updates. The blueprint is free for you to keep. Once you sign into the email list, you check it out. It'll be there, everything about it, all of the products, programs, and services that I have available. Especially if you want to start making money online today. Most of those links are in my bio. You can check them out. It's called Passive Income. If you're looking to learn passive income, you want to know what passive income is, check that out. More information, more details on that is on my website. I'm getting updates about the markets. They say FLR is on the move. I do invest in the markets. I use Robinhood and Uphold. I got a lot of cryptos in my portfolio. If you want to learn more about that, hold on, let me see what these notifications are about real quick. And then my coin tracker. So yeah, the crypto has been kind of moving lately. It's been doing some weird things, but it's been profitable. The past 72 hours has been like it's been dropping for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on, but I do keep an eye on the finances and what's going on. So if y'all want to know more about that, join me live as I go live and trade on the markets and stuff like that. And if you want to get free $5 worth of stocks and shares right now, all you do is join. Click the link on my bio. It say $5 worth of stocks, and that's from Robinhood. You just pick and choose whatever company you want to grow with, and then you wait for your account to be certified, which just take like 24 hours to make sure that you're a real person, just like with any social media or any app. If you sign in your credentials and your credentials is approved, then you will have an account. Once your account is approved, you can withdraw and deposit funds. So yeah, the free $5 you'll be able to deposit. I mean, withdraw that within like the 24 hours once your account is approved. And to get that, that's the link in the bio. It's the Robinhood. So yeah, y'all might want to check that out. Right now, I got cryptocurrencies in the uphold and cryptos in a Robinhood. And I use the prediction markets on there as well. If you like to gamble, that's basically what that is. You can make a prediction on the sports, on the crypto, the news, um, gas, metals. It's a lot of different categories. So yeah, if you want to check that out, that's that Robinhood app. Kind of drained the energy a little bit. I started fasting Mondays. It's a little thing I'm doing, new thing I'm doing, something I've been wanting to do. But it's this guy on YouTube, 200 Acres. Big shout out to him. Last week, he was like, he's starting it every Monday. So I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. I want to take part in that. So here I am, day one. And it been easy until like the last hour, the last past hour. I really started feeling it and thinking about it and what I'm doing it for. So yeah, it's just weighed on my conscience on what my day is about and what it's been about and what I'm trying to gain from it. But yeah, that experience earlier was crazy though. I'm like, I don't have to spend no money up in here, especially if you're gonna act funny. I'm gonna take my shit somewhere else. And that's that. Like, I feel some type of way when I make the money, and I want to feel some type of way when I spend it. And I just like keep that energy going. When I spend money, I feel good spending it. I always have more. It's like when you appreciate good things, you have more things to appreciate. When you have a lot of bad experiences and you focus on that, you multiply that. You have different negative experiences. Keep having them until you switch gears on what you want to focus on. Like that day, that moment could have switched my gears. Like, oh, you want to act ignorant? I'm finna be ignorant with you, and this is finna be that. But no, I was like, you know what? I'm finna rotate. I'm switching my gears. I'm not finna go there with you. For whatever reason, that's what you want. You can be on that, and that's your prerogative. I was like, as far as me and I'm concerned, and as much as I can control, I'm finna take my energy and my happiness somewhere else. And I'm like, I'm cool. And I've been in that vibe all day. I try to keep that going. Cause I'm like, life about choices and decisions. I decide to be happy. I choose to be happy, right? And nothing wrong with that. My pursuit of happiness may look different from yours, but that don't mean that I should be met with detours and stuff like that because somebody is not choosing to be happy and they want to disturb your peace. Like we all just vessels of water, right? If you look at it like this, like a pond at peace, it doesn't have anything going on until somebody skip a rock across it and now it's disturbed. That's how we are. We all walk in peace, walk in ponds until we let the outer disturbances disturb us, right? What I choose to do today was to be a frozen pond. Even though they threw a rock on my surface, it just went across. It didn't really shake me, you feel me? So I look at it like that. And that's how I got through that. And now my water is unfrozen and I'm back to filling my pond up with things that makes me happy, right? And yeah, that's just that. But yeah, I'm about to smoke and chill. Hopefully the internet connection is decent because the storm going on. It's still raining and thundering and stuff, but who knows how long it may last. I have started my garden as well too. If y'all starting gardens, if y'all into gardening, let me know what type of um remedies y'all know. What type of stuff y'all grow? How long have you been doing it? This is my fourth year growing. I grow vegetables and flowers. So yeah, I got a little orange tree and a cantaloupe tree that's in the making. But right now, what I do have that's already fully grown is an apple tree and a peach tree. The apple tree in the back, peach tree in the back, are really big. Pretty sure I showed y'all plenty of times. But when the apples get done and when the peaches get done, I'll go back there and pick some and show y'all. But yeah, I love gardening though. It's a peace of mind. It's a stress relief. Just like with my art, it's a stress relief when I paint, when I draw. I got a lot of pieces that I'm working on, a lot of stuff that I want to start. But yeah, art, I love it. God bless me with the skills to do it, so I use it. It's like if you don't use your gifts, you lose your gifts. We all try to worry about how to make money and what we need to do with our life, but really, all we need to do is what we do best, what we good at, and be happy that we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you good at teaching, you should be a teacher. You start your own university. If you good at listening and learning, you should be a type of person to be aid and assist the teacher. You know what I'm saying? You good at working with your hands, you should be a carpenter or florist. You good with food, hop into the culinary arts. It's a lot of different stuff. Like we all valuable people. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is not valuable no matter what people do. Like everybody has a part of this world that we need to play a part in. Everybody is different for a reason. For that reason in particular, like when I go to the store, I need somebody to help build that. I need somebody's vision to build the store out, map it out. You know what I'm saying? So when you go in there, you got a way you can get in and out. You got a flow of direction. Like somebody had to think about all that. I need somebody to service me to put all these products and services on the shelf and stock it. You know what I'm saying? Like cash me out at the register. I need somebody to go garden, somebody to clean the water that we could drink it. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these little things, they matter. Somebody to go recycle, pick up the trash. We all can play a part in that, you know, picking up, cleaning up behind ourselves, caring about how the world look, not destroying it. Plant more trees when you cut some down. It'd be nice if we could, if everybody could plant a fruit tree and we all eat from each other. We have like big neighborhood barbecues. We all have different, like if I plant carrots, the next door plant tomatoes, the one next door plant potatoes. Everybody will have something that we all can contribute to, right? Everybody will be good at something, one thing, and we all can share these skills because so we knew like I need my hair did. Somebody go ahead and do that. In exchange, I could paint you some artwork. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got something they could do. We put so much value into this stuff that don't mean anything like money. Print it out, it's a piece of paper, it burns, it's no longer valuable. Depending on how much value we put on that piece of paper, it could be up to $100. I mean, that's the biggest bill, right? But it is like it's a limit to that piece of paper. But it's no limit to what you can do, what you could achieve. That's if like you really want to do that though. But it made it kind of easier for today. Like I usually do from sun up to sundown. Now that it's storming, the sun is basically gone. But I know in my heart of hearts, like it's a cheat code. It's like a little mercy on me. It's like take advantage of that or go hard. You had the moments in life though, like do you keep going? Do you stop? Do you take the easy route? What do you do, right? But it's like, what am I really giving up? Did I give up enough to get what I really want? With a diet, right? You could cheat your way through it, but what did you really get gaining if you're not really giving up? If I say I'm done with the sugar, with the sweets, but I sneak a little bit in every time to time, eventually I'm going to have a toothache, right? At some point in time, or I'm going to have diabetes. But yeah, I'm about to think about where I'm at in life and where I'm trying to go and how to get there while I smoke and chill and listen to some podcasts about uh really like Bible stuff, like Christian stuff. That's why I like listening to 607 Like even though he different thoughts like that. Like I don't believe a lot of stuff that they do, but I just like to see where they coming from. Some of that stuff is like a diversion too. But I get it though. Like I got discernment to know better. And I just be trying to see like, what's the goal of it all. And it's quite obvious is to turn Christians away from the faith. That's mainly what it's gonna be about, what it's all about. The whole alien talk. Real Christians, real followers of Christ know what this stuff is about. We know what's going on. But it's easy to be deceived when you don't read your Bible, when you don't have a relationship with God, when you don't know, right? You're not enlightened. It's kind of like this, right? Like a child don't know any better until they have their experiences, no matter what they're exposed to. You can misguide them as long as you want until they had that experience to where they're like, all right, now I know for a fact that this not the right way or this not the right thing. And then they start thinking for themselves. And that's the same way with spirituality. Like people will tell you anything and tell you everything, show you some of this, show you some of that, until you start finding out for yourself, right? That's too much work to do. Really trying to have a relationship with God, somebody, something that you can't really see. Just like with even real relationships, people you see every day. Some relationships are hard work, and it's easy to not have one. But that's where the trouble comes because we are spiritual beings and we are physical beings. If you're not having a balanced relationship with both, you're gonna fall. That's what's going on in the world today. A lot of people I feel, our leaders I feel, and can't lead nobody in the right direction when you're not headed there yourself. But you got to be careful who you follow up behind because for that particular reason, they deceive you with your faith. Believers, it's easy to stop believing, especially if you don't know no better. I think the storm is over with. It did its big one. What's crazy though, like even though it just what happened here, right? Other places around here, they hit hard. Like they have a lot of damage. And it doesn't seem like much, but this shit ain't nothing to play with, man. It really not. Really ain't safe to be chasing storms, thinking that, everything all right. But yeah, I encourage people to be safe. Like when I drive, I don't be on my phone. That shit gotta wait. I need to see what's going on the road. I text when I stop or when I'm at my destination. I don't even like texting people when they tell me they driving or they going somewhere because I'm not finna be disturbing you when you trying to make it. You operating a vehicle, anything can happen. It's nothing to play with. I was watching an old, I think Jimmy Carson show, and they was talking about back in the '70s, I believe, or maybe the '30s. I had to go check it out again, but when they was trying to usher in the seatbelt, I mean not the seatbelt, the what was that? The airbags. They was trying to usher in the airbags. A lot of people didn't they didn't want it. They weren't going. Just like with the seatbelts, when they was like, y'all got to start putting the seatbelts on before you put the keys in the ignition. They was like, nah, we finna start putting out airbags, and they was like, nah, we cool on that. But the reason they did that because fatalities. I mean, you still, whenever you have impact, you might have a fatal impact, you might not, but that saved a lot of people, and it's been saving a lot of people. They was concerned about it inflating and not deflating, so that was an issue. People was worried about like, what if you riding and then you just got a balloon in the way type shit. It was a lot of rebuttal about how's it gonna work. Well, how it work is if you crash, somebody crash into you, you have impact on your vehicle, enough impact to where you might go through that motherfucker. It's not funny, but that's when the airbag come out. I had an accident when I slid off the road, black ice, and it was like the regular road type shit. But anyway, I'm turning, coming around the curve, and the car just slid off, spinning like a motherfucker down the hill. And I'm like, damn, I can't, the wheel lock up, everything. So I'm like, damn, I'm trying to think about what I'm finna do because I'm spinning and I'm finna head into a big ass pole, a big ass light pole. So, only thing I really could do, I'm like driving with the brake. It's like I'm tapping the brake to spin this motherfucker around and like do all this and that type shit. Like basically drifting this motherfucker down the hill. And yo, what up, what up? Um, at the last minute, I'm finna just crash into the this big thick pole, right? So I'm like, only thing I could think about is like, I hope the airbag work, cause shit, it's finna hurt, or it's finna be fatal. So I'm like, I hope the airbag work. Then someone was like, try to hit the wheel one more time, the steering wheel. This guy, he like, do that, and then I tried to spin it, and it was loose. The motherfucker finally loosed up. It loosed up enough to where I spent it. Hit the brake one more time, and then the car slid sideways. Right before I was finna hit the thing, I didn't even hit that motherfucker. It was like it didn't touch it or nothing. I just slid right past that motherfucker. And then when I slid past the pole, the big pole, I was like shocked because I'm like, man, I ain't never had no accident before. I ain't never had experience nothing like that before. I never had to try to move the car with the brake. You know what I'm saying? And sliding and spinning, really not having no control. And then I never had the wheel locked up like that before. But I was just so happy. I was thanking God, like, man, I'm glad that the wheel moved at the last minute and I was able to slide out the way. And I had slid into somebody driveway up a hill. It was kind of crazy because I was spinning like this, trying to dodge the trees and shit, going through the woods, and then coming around, coming back up the hill. Cause I'm spinning like this, and then I'm spinning as I'm spinning, like I'm spinning in a circle, like that. But like going like this and shit, cause I'm dodging the trees and I'm hitting the brakes so the car can swerve and shit like that. It was so fast, it was going fast. Cause I'm coming around the curve on the road, and then all of a sudden like whoop, oh shit, spinning, bumping up and everything, like the little bushes, branches, all that shit. I'm like, damn, my car fucked up, probably. Well, it's crazy. It wasn't even really damaged like that. It wasn't really no damage at all. It didn't look like nothing happened to that motherfucker. But it started having like problems. Like when I drive, it smokes sometimes, or like little problems started happening. So I got rid of that motherfucker. But it lasted like a whole year after that. But before that, it had like little issues, little minor issues. I was still able to drive that motherfucker. It just stopped starting up. I ain't had the patience to deal with that. I ain't really know who with it. So I just got rid of it. It's like it's just a problem. It could be somebody else's problem. No. Damn it. It's like,